our Sea Lion shows here today. Now, as you can see, I brought two more boys out to meet everyone this afternoon. Now, the first job for them to do is to give everyone a great big wave hello. But there is a little bit of a problem, you see. They're not going to wave to you unless all of you wave to them first. So, everyone get your hands up in the air and wave them out a little bit for me. Oh, yeah, I suppose, yeah. Alright, lads, you're going to wave back. Say hello to everyone. It's good to see you. Boys, well done. Alright. Now, these two are both a type of sea lion called California sea lions, and as that name does suggest, you can of course find the biggest group of this particular type of sea lion all around and across the coast of California. Now, you can also find them as far up north as Canada and as far south as Mexico as well. So, this type of sea lion is fairly widespread all across the western Pacific coast of America. Now, let me just quickly introduce them to you so you know who's who, and we'll start with the little fella first. Now, this little man, he's called Reggie. Now, Reggie is one of the younger sea lions that we have even Knowsley. He's only 5 years old, so he's still only a baby, aren't you, mate? Now, for such a little sea lion, Reggie is dead clever, and I'm sure he'll show you all the things that he can do a bit later in the show. Now, little Reggie's dead friendly as well, so I'll see if he'll give me a nice flipper shake to start things off. Hiya, mate. How are you doing today? You okay? Because you need to, right? Oh, thanks for that. Cheers, mate. Alright. So, that's Reggie. Now, on the main stage, back over here, the big fella, we've got Biffo. Now, Biffo, he's 20 years old, and Biffo's the eldest of the 4 sea lions that we have here at Knowsley. Now, 20 years of age, I know it does sound a little bit old, doesn't it? But, believe it or not, a sea lion will actually live to around about 25 to sometimes even 30 years of age. So, Biffo is just over the middle age marker now. Now, our Biffo, once again, is very, very clever and really, really friendly as well. Hello, Biff. How are you doing today, mate? You okay? Boys, look, I appreciate the kisses. That was disgusting. Have you brushed your teeth today, you? Did you brush your teeth? Yes, you did. Did you do it properly? Yeah, well, I'm going to check now. You know that, don't you? Yeah, alright, then come on, we see your teeth, Biff. Open wide and say, "Aww." Are you ready? That's six, mate. No, look at the minus now, aren't you? So there's not a fun thing. Now, don't flap him. The stick don't be better. I don't know. Alright. So, now you know who the two of them are, the first thing that we're going to show everyone are a few of the differences between a seal and a sea lion. Now, like I keep saying, little Reggie and Biffo are both sea lions, but people get these guys mixed up with seals all the time. And even though they do look very similar, seals and sea lions, they are in fact two completely different species. Now, it is very, very easy for you to tell the difference between the two of them. You just need to know what it is to look for. So that's what we're going to do. Between the 3 of us, we're going to show you some of the easiest ways on how to tell the two apart. Now, the first thing that you need to look for is the way that the two swim. Now, a sea lion like Reggie and Biffo, they will only ever swim using their big front flippers. Show me on your big front flippers, Biff. Get your flippers out so we can see them. There we go. Now, as you can see there, Biffo's got massive front flippers, and Reggie as well. Reggie, let's see yours, mate. That's it. Like I said, they use the front flippers to swim with in like a flying motion up and down through the water, just like that. Now, if these two were seals, then they'd swim in a completely different way, and they'd swim using the back flippers instead. And they'd move those back flippers from side to side, like a fish. So, the way a seal swims from a sea lion is completely different. Now, because Reggie and Biffo always swim using those big front flippers, it does mean that they're very, very strong and very good at doing things like gymnastics as well. That's it, Biff. Now, this is what we call a front flipper stand. Now, only a sea lion can do this. Now, a seal can't do it because their front flippers are a bit too small, and seals don't have enough power in their upper body to support all of their weight. Now, we've been trying to teach little Reggie how to do the front flipper stand. Now, he isn't as good as Biffo just yet. He looks a little bit like a seesaw because his butt goes up and down, but practice makes perfect, doesn't it? Okay, mate, show me what you've been learning. Get your gear over there. As long as you can. Excellent stuff. Alright. Now, moving back onto the differences between seals and sea lions now, and there is a much easier way for you to tell the difference between the two of them, and we have saved the best difference for last. Now, the best way to tell a sea lion from a seal is to watch how they walk when they're on dry land. Alright, Biff, you can help me out with this one, mate, that's it. Now, what I want you guys to do is just watch Biffo when he gets on the stage how he walks, because you'll notice that Biffo uses all 4 of his flippers as separate walking limbs. There we go. They all move independently of each other. So, basically, he does walk pretty much the same way as a cat, a dog, or any 4-legged animal walks. Now, because these two use all 4 of their flippers to get about, it means that they're very, very mobile. They can climb over things. That's it, Biff. They can jump up as well to try and reach up high for things. But we come, mate, touch me hand, Biff. That's it, good lad. So he can jump up when he wants to, and he can run at speeds of around about 12 to 15 miles an hour. So on dry land, sea lions are really, really fast as well. Now, if Reggie and Biffo were both seals, then on land they move in a completely different way. We do me a big favour, Biff. Will you show everyone how a seal moves on land, mate? How's a seal move? Do you remember? That's what a seal moves like. You slide on the belly, just like that. That's not good. Now, this is only because a seal doesn't have big enough front flippers, and like I mentioned a moment ago, they don't have enough power in their upper body to support all of their weight. Alright, Biff, you put yourself on your stand for us, mate. Up you go, that's it. Oh, can I help you? Go on then, quickly show me with your seal pressure, mate. Alright. Now, with all of those differences between a seal and a sea lion, there is one very important thing that the two of them do share, and that is their food, which is the daily diet of fish and squid. Now, fish and squid are not easy things to catch, so a sea lion needs to have very good eyesight, and they need to be very good at judging distance and speed as well. Now, obviously here at Knowsley, we give our sea lions all their food, but they've still got the excellent eyesight. So, to show you guys how good their eyesight is, I've got 5 rings to throw to Reggie, and we'll see how many he can catch over his head for us. Right, Reg, 5 rings, are you ready? There we go, it's ring number 1, that's it, here's ring number 2, number 3, number 4, that's it. Now, a very tricky one to finish. Now, this last one, I'm going to flip it for him. So, if he does manage to catch it, give him a nice big round of applause for me, guys. Hey, mate, are you ready for this? Concentrate now. Here we go, up, and... Alright. Now, we're going to move on to something now, guys, that sea lions are really well known for. In fact, they're famous for it, and that is, of course, their ability to balance a football or even a basketball on the end of their nose. Now, Reggie and Biffo, they're very good at balancing as well, so we'll get a football out now, and I think Biffo can go first with this. Okay, Biff, are you ready for this? Now, you need to concentrate because I'm going to spin it. Are you ready? Hold to that, mate. That's it. Now, it is impressive, isn't it? Now, the secret to this one, believe it or not, is actually in the sea lion's whiskers. Now, obviously, Biffo's whiskers are not strong enough to hold the ball on his nose, but what his whiskers are doing at the minute is feeling which way the ball is moving, so Biff can move his head about and try and stop the ball from falling off. Now, sea lions, when they're out in the wild, what they do is they use the whiskers to feel for movement and for vibrations that are made beneath the water. Now, this vibration could be one of their enemies swimming past, like a big shark or a killer whale, or it could just be some of their food, like fish and squid. But Reggie and Biffo's whiskers are very, very sensitive to all the movements and the different vibrations that are made beneath the water. And I tell you what, they both did a fantastic job, didn't they? Give them both a nice round of applause. Alright. Now, I'm going to make the ball balancing a little bit harder for Biffo now, just by adding a bit of movement onto it. So what I'll do is I'll throw the ball into the water and let's see if Biffo can bring it back to his stand, but without dropping it. Now, you just need to swim and balance all at the same time, yes? But it's really, really difficult. Okay, Biff, pop on your nose, mate. I'll take it, bring it on this way for us. Okay, Biffo, try and get onto the stage, mate. That's it, can you make it all the way back to the stand? Last little bit. Hey, you tell me what, you made that the finish. Alright guys, well, I'm afraid we are coming quite close towards the end of Biffo and Reggie's show. We're running out of things to show you. But before we go, we're going to see if these two both want to finish off with their favourite bit. Now, this is where they both get to do a little bit of showing off by leaping out of the water to hit the black and white ball that's all the way up there at the minute. Now, it's a bit high up there, we need to lower it down for them first. Now, before I do that, guys, I do have a little surprise for everybody because quite recently we had a new arrival here at this safari park. We got a new baby sea lion around about 3.5 months ago. So, what we're going to do now is we're going to bring him out for the last 5 minutes of the show. Now, he's really, really small, he's only 12 months old, and you're all going to go, oh, this is you. Come here, little man, you let your way out there for us, mate. That's it. Biffo, you move out of the way, please. Now, come on, so do something. So, this is little Roger, guys. Now, Roger, like I say, he's only 12 months old. Now, he come to join us around about 3.5 months ago from Belfast Zoo. Now, he's only been here for around about 4 months, and we've already got him doing a couple of things. So, sit on your stand, mate. Now, one of the things that we've got him to do is to say hello to everybody. So, are you going to give everybody a nice big wave hello, mate? Say hello. That's it. Wave a little flip around for us. That's it. Again. Come again, mate. One more time for us. Give him a nice little round of applause. Now, from 12-month-old sea lion, you shouldn't really be able to do that yet, should you? You're little clever folks, aren't you? So, his job for the rest of the show is to just sit there and look cute, which isn't hard for him to do, is it, mate? Alright, so, we'll crack on with the high ball jumps now. Now, little Reggie, he's going to go first with this one today. He does the smallest jump out of the two. Now, Reggie does the smallest jump because, quite recently, we've been trying to teach Reggie how to hit the high ball with his back flippers, okay? So what he has to do, he has to jump out of the water, spin over, and try and hit it with his bum, basically. That's the plan, anyway. So, like I say, guys, we've only just recently taught him how to do this one, so we're not going to set his jump too high for him. We're only going to set him to around about there. About there, Reg? Is that okay, mate? Yeah. So, he's feeling confident, all he's got to do is hit it with his back flippers. Now, if he does do it, I'd like you guys to give him a big round of applause, because he has been a really good boy for this in the show, and it is going to take him a lot of effort this jump. Hey mate, you ready? You ready? Okay, on two arms. Get set. Off you go, Reg. Okay, here he goes. Alright. Now, as you probably already guessed, guys, that jump there is far too easy for Biffo. Now, Biffo is very, very good at the high ball jump. So, what we're going to do for Biffo is we're going to raise the high ball up, but we're also going to add something extra. We're going to add a bit of a twist onto Biffo's jump as well. Okay? So, we need to get up to the right height first. Now, before I do that, it does give me a quick chance to tell you about our sea lion posters. Now, at the end of the show, we're going to be selling posters of Reggie, Biffo, and even little Roger. We're going to be selling them from the green shop down there at the front, and from just underneath the diving board over there as well. Now, the posters, they're only £1.50, so if you like one of them, come and see me at the green shop, or Chris underneath the diving board at the end of the show. Now, if you don't want a poster, guys, but you'd like to help us out with this year's charity, you won't notice we've got a little sea lion collector for us on that exit over there. We've also got a little white collection bucket on the opposite side. Now, we're trying to raise money this year for the charity called the Monk Seal Conservation. Now, a lot of people don't know this, but the monk seal is the most endangered marine mammal in the world. There are less than 500 actually left out in the wild. So me and the boys, we've been trying to help them out, so if you did enjoy their show today, please consider a small donation in the little white collection bucket or the little plastic sea lion on your way out to the show. Now, we haven't finished yet though, because it's Biffo's turn to have a go at this. Now, Biffo is doing very well with this one, and at the minute he's usually getting all the way to around about there, okay? So it's a massive jump now compared to Reggie's. But I did say that I was going to add a bit of a twist onto Biffo's jump, because Biffo doesn't start his high ball attempt from down here. What Biffo's going to do is he's going to start his high ball attempt from on top of his diving board, just over there, okay? So, I'll run through what's going to happen first. I'm going to take him around to the corner. Biffo's going to climb up the steps to the top of the diving board. Then when he's ready, he's going to dive into the water, swim across, and then he's going to make his attempt at hitting the black and white ball with his nose, okay? So, again, if Biffo does manage to hit that ball with his nose, guys, I'd like you guys to give him a massive round of applause, because Biffo's been a very good boy as well, and it is going to take him a lot of effort this jump. Alright, mate, you should go for a little swim. That's it. Come on, Biffy, come with me, mate. That's it. Where's Roger gone? There he is. No, he's right there, mate. Come on, Biffy, make your way up. We'll even see you backstage, mate. He's off. Hey, Biffy, ready, mate? He's away. Now, put him to the sideboard as well. Where's he gone? Don't go side on the sideboard. I'll play that, mate. He's going to show up there. Alright guys, well that nearly brings us to the end of the show. Now these guys are going to stay in here now, so you can stop that whilst them all swimming around for a little bit. Also we ask guys, if you come to the front, please don't put your hands over the glass to try and touch them. As lovely as they are, they've still got very big teeth and they do bite, so please don't try and touch them when you come to the front. In the meantime, no from us lot, thank you very much for coming guys. Enjoy the rest of your day.